Meek Mill never really gets a break. Just when it seems like he's focused on music, freedom, and fatherhood, drama finds him again. But this time, it's not a rap beef or a label issue. It's something way more serious. Word on the street is, the cops had to step in and warn Meek Mill about his recent behavior and comments directed at none other than DJ Akademiks. You know things are getting wild when the law is watching your online activity and telling you to chill out. So here's what really went down. DJ Akademiks, the loudmouth media figure who's been known to stir the pot in hip-hop, recently made some slick comments about Meek. Nothing new, right? But this time, Meek wasn't having it. He fired back on social media with some aggressive posts that didn't sit well with law enforcement. Sources say the Philly rapper might have crossed the line with what he said, and cops reportedly gave him a warning to cool it down before it turns into something bigger. Meek's been here before. He's dealt with the justice system more than enough times to know how quickly a tweet or Instagram story can become evidence. But when it comes to Akademiks, it's personal. Meek sees him as part of a system that profits off the destruction of black artists. He thinks AK fans the flames of beef, making real-life problems worse just for clout and YouTube views. And when someone like Meek, who's trying to stay out of prison, sees someone like AK talking crazy, it's hard not to react. But the police getting involved? That's another level. Insiders say they saw Meek's posts as potential threats and felt like they had to intervene before things got physical. Some fans say it's just another example of Meek being targeted for speaking his mind, while others think he needs to learn how to move smarter in this digital age. Either way, it's clear that the Akademiks situation isn't just internet drama anymore. It's starting to spill into real life. While Meek's out here being warned by cops, the internet's buzzing with another wild rumor, this time involving Offset and Cardi B. According to several gossip blogs and a few insiders claiming to know the inside scoop, Offset might have low-key snitched on Cardi to avoid some trouble of his own. Yeah, you heard that right. The idea of Offset flipping on Cardi sounds crazy, but people are connecting the dots and wondering if there's some truth behind the smoke. Here's what people are saying. Apparently, there was an incident that Offset was close to, and when the authorities came knocking, his name popped up. To protect himself, some folks believe Offset gave just enough information to push the heat onto someone else, and that someone might have been his own wife, Cardi B. Now, let's be real. There's no proof, no paperwork, but in the world of hip-hop and social media, rumors don't need facts to go viral. And right now, this one is catching fire. Fans are split. Some think it's ridiculous to even suggest Offset would do something like that. Others point to how quiet things have been between the couple lately, with less public interaction and a whole lot of cryptic posts from Cardi. One of her tweets even said, "Loyalty is rare, remember that?" People are digging into that, wondering if she's sending a message about betrayal inside her own house. Offset hasn't responded directly to the rumors, but he did post a story with the caption, "Can't break what's already real." That could be a denial or just a distraction. Either way, it hasn't stopped the blogs from running with the story. If Offset did flip or even said something that could hurt Cardi legally, it would be a massive scandal in the hip-hop world. Imagine one of the genre's power couples torn apart not by cheating, but by courtroom drama and possible snitching. And while all this madness is going on, Wack 100 is doing what he always does, finding a way to stay in the mix. But this time, people are saying he's not just chasing clout, he's straight up desperate for attention. Wack's been inserting himself into every conversation, beef, and controversy lately, whether it has anything to do with him or not. Whether it's Meek Mill, Blueface, 6ix9ine, or even random TikTok drama, Wack somehow finds a way to speak on it. People are starting to call him out for it. They say Wack's running out of real clients to manage, and instead trying to keep his name relevant by being the loudest voice in every room. He's been jumping on Clubhouse rooms, going live on Instagram at random hours, and making claims that sound more and more wild. One day he's calling out Suge Knight, the next he's claiming he's got inside info on Diddy. It's gotten to the point where even fans are saying, "Yo Wack, chill. You look thirsty out here." But that's Wack 100's strategy. He knows controversy brings attention, and attention keeps him in the conversation. The problem is, people are starting to see through it. They're calling him a clout vampire. someone who feeds off other people's issues just to keep his own fame alive. And now that the hip-hop landscape is shifting, Wack's role in the game is looking shaky. He used to be the plug, the manager, the guy behind the scenes with all the dirt. But now, he's more like a loud uncle who crashes every party and won't leave until someone kicks him out. Some believe Wack's days of influence are numbered, especially if he keeps beefing with the same people he used to work with. His constant need to be seen and heard is starting to backfire. Artists are distancing themselves. Fans are tired of the drama. And even his clubhouse rants are getting fewer listeners. It's like the fame is slipping through his fingers, and he's doing anything, to hold on to it. Put it all together, and it's clear. Hip-hop in 2025 is wild, unpredictable, and full of drama at every corner. You've got Meek Mill being warned by the cops over online threats. You've got Offset being accused of snitching on his own wife. And you've got Wack 100 trying to stay famous by jumping into every situation like he's the main character. But behind all the gossip, tweets, and live streams, something deeper is going on. There's a shift happening in the culture. The lines between real life and entertainment are getting blurry. One post can lead to a police visit. One rumor can destroy a relationship. One false move can end a career. Everyone's watching each other, waiting for the next slip-up. And with the internet moving faster than ever, there's no hiding. Every secret, every betrayal, every desperate cry for attention, it all ends up on somebody's blog, podcast, or YouTube channel. Meek Mill might be realizing that you can't fight fire with fire on the internet. Offset might be dealing with trust issues in his own home. And Wack 100 might finally be hitting the limit of how much clout he can squeeze out of the culture. It's a wild time to be in the game, and only the smartest, quietest, and most calculated will survive the storm. One thing's for sure, hip-hop isn't just about music anymore. It's about power, politics, and perception. And right now, everybody's fighting for control of their own narrative. But only a few are going to make it out clean.